I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on a necklace. I told God I'll be back in a second.
You already know who it is, man. It's your boy PoorBoySin, and the poor don't stand for Po. And this was only 95 overall gameplay. And I'm on the threes. I ain't even 99 yet, y'all see me green like shorty. But as y'all see by the looks of the title and the thumbnail of the video, we're going to tell y'all how to get 10K a game in the park on the threes. 19.7 for 8, man. But check this out right here, man. Let's go over this very carefully in the beginning. And then I'm going to talk about best lineups for threes and best ways to get rep on the threes, because as you guys know, on the threes you got to play with two other people. You got to play with two other people on the threes. And people ask, why you always play twos? Why you always play twos? Why you don't never play threes? Because on the twos, I get the ball hog. The ball is always in my hands. I like the ball in my hands at all times. The center is forced to depend on me to win the game on the twos. So that's why I play a lot of twos. I have fun on the twos. I enjoy the game on the twos. But as y'all can see, by the end of that game, I had 19 points. I went 7 for 8. I had 4 threes. But as you guys can see, I got corner threes. Corner threes got me 3,200. Fast break scores gave me 720. I got a hard hit, gave me 250. 5 perimeter shots out of 6. Now, if I would have made all 6 of those shots, I would have got more than 3,040. I got 1 pick dodge, gave me 400. I got 1 quick reaction, gave me 100. Assist gave me 100. I was playing off ball this game. I wasn't a ball handler. I was playing off ball this game, so I didn't get any assists. I was pretty much scoring. Got 2 blocks, which helped, gave me 700. Got 1 board, 2 dribble drive success on a 900. Defense 100. 1 pick and roll 800. Strong finish 180, and I got the 300 win bonus, which totaled out to 10K. Now let's talk about how to get 10K a game consistently every game on the threes. As you guys can see, this is 95 overall gameplay, and this is a different stat line from a different game on the same court. As you guys can see, I got around almost 10K this game. I got 7,600, but that's still considered max rep in my eyes. And as you guys can see, this is another stat line from another game, and I got 8,200 that game, man. So I know what I'm talking about when it comes to repping up in the park and on the threes. So really let me know down in the comment section if you guys want me to do more videos on how to rep up fast in the park, so you guys can get out of my career and have some fun out there in the playground for the rest of the year 2K18. But as you guys can see, I'm running it up with some of the THB fam. Shout out to Trey, shout out to QB. Trey is on a pure playmaker and QB is on a rebound and post scorer. I do not advise anybody to use this lineup or use the pure playmaker build, especially when running on threes. Because running on threes is pretty much pure sharpshooter dominant. So if you're not running with at least 2 shooters on your team on the threes, it's going to be a difficult game to win. It's going to be difficult to streak if you don't have any shooters on your team, especially not even having 2 shooters. So with that being said, let's give out 3 good lineups for the threes. 2 pure sharpshooters and a slash and rebounder. I won't say more so a glass cleaner, but I'll say 2 pure sharpshooters and a glass cleaner, or 2 pure sharpshooters and a post scoring rebounder, or 2 pure sharpshooters and somebody that could rebound and set good picks. Not more so a glass cleaner, because the glass cleaner can't shoot the ball at all. I do not consider using a glass cleaner at all in any game mode, or like just delete your glass cleaner if you made a glass cleaner. But that's pretty much good lineups to run with pure sharpshooters. Another good lineup to run is sharpshooting playmaker, pure sharpshooter, and a good inside center. Because sharpshooting playmakers have dimer, then you got the pure sharpshooter with the shooting badges, and then you already know how to go with the center and setting screens and things like that. And then another good threes lineup to run is sharpshooting playmaker, shot creating sharp, and a good inside center. Now those are 3 good lineups to run. There's many more lineups to run, but when running lineups out in the park to get max rep, everybody's build has to complement each other. So like right now, Trey is a pure playmaker and I'm a sharpshooting playmaker. So I'm pretty much playing off ball, relying on Trey to get open and get me open, to draw the defense away from me so I can shoot a wide open jump shot, which he pretty much did every single game we played on this streak of me trying to hit 96 overall. So yeah, like I said, when playing on the threes, it's all about having builds that complement each other. And another thing about running on the threes, like I said in the beginning of the video, running on threes requires 2 extra people. So you got to remember, when there's 2 extra people on the court, you got to ask yourself and you got to ask them if they're playing for rep or if they're playing for the win. Because if they're playing for rep as well, you're not going to be able to get max rep on the threes. Because getting max rep on the threes requires you to be dominant on offense. Like majority of the points being scored on offense is by you if you want max rep. But like I said as well, the only way for you to get max rep is to play defense and to do everything possible out on the court. Play defense, try and get blocks, try and get assists, rebounds, pretty much try and do everything on the floor. You will not get max rep if you don't play defense. You will not get max rep if you don't play defense. You won't get between 7, 8K and between 10K. It won't happen if you're not playing defense. So like I said, being dominant on offense as a guard is a major key to getting max rep. I still have to figure out a way for centers to get max rep in the park, because centers getting max rep is pretty difficult. Only way you can get max rep as a center is if you're dominant on offense. Like I just pretty much how it goes for anybody else. You got to be dominant on offense to get max rep on the threes as a center. Center really doesn't get to touch the ball too much, especially when running with pure sharpshooters, because pure sharpshooters, like I said, they run the threes. So yeah, with that being said, man, pure stretches are up for consideration to run on the threes. It's just running with pure stretch on the threes. They're weak inside, so they could get bullied easily. They could get outboarded easily. And I don't too much suggest running with a pure stretch on the threes unless your 2 guard is like a slash and sharp or inside type of player somewhat. But you have to have an inside player on the floor, I believe, to really be a dominant threes lineup. Because like I said, pure stretches and shooting centers get bullied real easy in the paint. But just keep in mind, when trying to get max rep on the threes, you pretty much have to do everything on the floor or you're not going to get max rep, man. You pretty much have to do everything. Stick defense on your man. You go back on this gameplay and check me out on defense. I'm sticking defense pretty much on everybody. I'm not giving anybody an inch of room to score on defense. I'm trying to get my well-defended plays, some hard hits if I can get them. As you guys see, I got 18 points in that game. And I don't know where the stat. I think the stat sheet for this game is about to show, but yeah, let's go over it real quick. That might be the stat line for that game. This might be a stat line from a different game though, but I believe I get close to 10K in this game. This stat sheet, as you guys see, I went 4 for 4 corner threes, fast break scores. Fast break scores help out in a major way when it comes to getting max rep. As you guys can see, I got 700 on the fast break score, which gave me a little close to 1,000, so that's still Gucci. We got 5 perimeter shots out of 6. If I would have made all 6 shots, I would have got more rep. As you guys see on the corner threes, I went 4 for 4, so I got 3,200 flat. If I would have probably missed one of them corner threes, I would have got less. I got 1 quick reaction, 1 assist, 2 blocks. I mean, the quick reaction and the assist really doesn't help out too much, but it does help get me close to that max rep amount. I got 1 pick dodge, 2 dribble drive success. As I said, I was playing off ball, so I didn't get to spam out dribble drive success. They only gave me 1 defended play, well defended play. I believe that the system is broke when it comes to well defended plays, because I played some quite good defense on this stat sheet. We got 1 pick and roll, we got 1 strong finish, and the win bonus, and I think that total is out to 10K. So just remember, when trying to get max rep on the threes, you pretty much have to do everything on the floor. Do not miss any shots. And most of all, be a team player, because getting max rep is all about being a team player as well, man. In a sense. But I'm gonna catch up with y'all on the next one. Y'all be easy. I'm out. One.